You know I like to see unique New York.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just
welcome
wanted to
to
remind
the podcast for now. Where this episode, we're actually going to start with one topic, sports. We're going to bring it off topic as far away as we can for about 30 minutes, and then somehow circle it back to the first topic. I'm here with three of my best friends. We have Andrew, Jacob, and Nate. Andrew, go ahead and say hello first.
Hi, this is my voice. You can know my voice from the manner of my speaking.
God damn it. And then Jacob.
Hello, it is I. You may know who I am from the way I enunciate.
And then there's Nate.
Hey guys, hey.
It's Nate.
No, I'm just kidding. This is my real voice.
Imagine him doing the Jill voice from Family Guy the entire time.
I could do it.
Football.
Okay.
Football.
So,
Hey, football. This is a nice sports ball. All right,
So we're,
go, go.
we're starting with sports. As some of you guys know, aka probably no one.
Oh, why'd you say some of you
I don't
guys?
know. The women's FIFA Cup is going on right now, and the U.S. just beat Thailand 13-0, which is the biggest point deficit ever. 13-0. That's like
13.
that's
I
like
haven't
12.
seen-
That's like 12.
To
but
one.
then add one more.
Yeah.
That's like 12 to negative
That's
1.
like 4
Yeah.
times 3
Yeah.
plus 1.
Or like 14-1. Which is even more impressive to me in
I don't
some
know, like-
way.
Can you score
or
1
about
point in
29 to
soccer?
14.
Can you score 1 point in soccer?
Yeah.
Yes. every
No,
goal counts
see,
as 1
that's the
point.
thing is that
Oh,
actually...
so it's not like basketball where
Well,
every hoop is like
See,
3
women's
points.
No.
soccer is different though because for men's it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but for women's it goes 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you score your first goal, that's when you have to score a second in order to get points on the board.
Really? I was walking it the other day and it just ran off.
What ran off? Did I miss something? What
His butt.
My ass. I don't have it anymore. I lost it. It ran away on me again. I know.
Again?
Did you check the pound? Last time it was at the pound.
I checked every pound in the world.
Your butt,
In the
your butt is
world.
not in the pound. Your butt is not.
Your ass isn't pounded right now?
Yeah, it's not impounded.
Your ass isn't impounded?
Well, it's been pounded, but
Well, yeah,
It's
we
been
know
pounded.
it's been pounded.
You've been ass
That's
pounded
where it was
before.
last time.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
we
an
just
ass.
established that.
Yeah, we know Nate's an ass pounder. We all know that.
Yeah. Well, it's not that he is; it's that he just keeps having it pounded.
Nate's ass
Yes.
always gets pounded.
Which is why
Yeah.
it runs away because it gets sick.
Is it addicted to getting pounded, and so it keeps
Addicted?
running away?
it's
just-
addicted.
It's a use.
Yeah.
It's just used to
For
it.
those non-able to see this, as in everybody that is not currently in this room, Tanner is raising his eyes as he says "addicted."
Because you know, you
That
get it
means
right.
anything
But he's
essential.
raising them
He's
at the wrong time.
specifically raising them between
Add
the T
and Ted.
the Ted.
Addicted.
So he's really not raising his eyebrows at the dig part of addicted. So your butt is addicted to getting pounded. So have you?
It's like a sport.
I've tried
Yeah, it's
making
like a sport, man.
tried making
You're-
a pound cake before.
You're,
It doesn't get pounded. It doesn't get as pounded as bad as you would get in football, though.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I've actually heard that people are starting a betting league on how much your butt is going to get pounded.
Yes, a league for
in
betting.
1 month.
Yeah, Nate's ass pounding league. Yeah,
It's kind of like cockfighting. It's illegal, but essentially what happens is, if correct me if I'm wrong, Jacob, I think I saw it recently, is a bunch of men sit around in a circle and watch asses get pounded.
no,
I can-
specifically Nate's.
I cannot correct you.
Mine's
That is
a
100% accurate. And speaking of cockfighting, Nate's penis is also missing.
Yeah, where's your
Wait, how would you
penis
know
go?
that?
I mean, normally there's a huge bulge in your pants, Nate.
Yeah, it's like 13 inches long.
I've noticed today that bulge is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, okay, here's
It's
what
like
happened.
it's like someone took a dump in the front of your pants. Like that is how big of a bulge it is.
Okay, so here's what happened with that. Once the ass ran away, my penis
Was inside
It
it.
followed.
No, it got really
It
upset.
was
yeah.
inside of it.
Well, no, it got really upset, and it actually just no,
It's
guys,
stowaway
this
in
is
your
serious.
butthole.
Oh, Nate, go ahead. Nate's
Guys,
Okay, come on,
guys,
stop, Joey.
guys, I'm still
I'm sorry,
recovering, and it
Nate, do you need a tissue?
Do you need
Here's a tissue.
he commits suicide.
Your penis committed suicide?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Did it strangle itself?
it was it so long that it hung itself. You get it because he's hung because he has a
Oh,
big
Why are you making
penis.
jokes of this?
It's
actually-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I
Oh
made a
my
joke
God.
about suicide right now.
Your penis hung
Nate,
itself.
seriously, how did it kill itself?
It hung in.
So your joke was accurate.
Yeah, my joke was accurate. I was trying to think of something more clever. That's all I got. Was
But
because he's
nonetheless,
hung.
it's just sad to hear that is the truth, that your penis hung itself. Was it after
Again.
losing that big cockfight?
Well, when he lost the big cockfight, I made him feel better. So it didn't really matter in the end.
So he went out happy.
A happy ending.
Happy cock.
A happy cock ending, as they call it, as the phrase
I
is.
guess you could say he released a lot of joy after that.
I suppose I guess that's what you would call blood when he hung himself.
No. He didn't release blood.
You know
Well,
when
he doesn't release
when you
blood.
hang yourself, all the blood that comes out of your body.
He doesn't release blood. He doesn't bleed blood.
But it's
Oh, he bleeds black and gold. Speaking of sports, yeah, baby,
Yeah,
we're back.
Georgia
We're
Tech
back.
sucks.
What's up? Yeah,
who's we, by the way, when you say black and gold?
me and my entire,
Gold
sup-
collection.
Yes.
You have a pole. You have a swimming pole full of gold.
Yes, that is currently
What color
I'm
is it?
referring to. Gold.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah, nice.
Oh wow.
Wasn't expecting that one.
And a little bit black, but I mean, surprisingly, there is a bit of maroon in there. Honestly,
The band?
yeah.
How many
Five.
maroons?
Adam,
There are about between 4 and 6 maroons currently.
And these are whole numbers.
wait, can
Yes, whole numbers.
between 4 and 6, may I make a guess and say it's maroon 5? There's 5 maroons.
So much better
I'm-
than the U.S. men's team.
13 is an unlucky number. I think that's a curse on the team. I think they're going to lose their next game, -13-0.
I could not agree more.
I could not agree more. They
I
actually
could not agree more.
Do
they
you guys want to
actually-
sign a contract that says that we all agree to this much forever?
every time one
All
person
right.
says I agree, we all agree.
Okay, you have the
No
contract
matter
right there.
what.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, let me give it my John Hancock.
Hey, Nate can't give it his Hancock because he's missing that. All right,
I
guys.
still have. I mean, never mind.
All right, and I have signed the contract. Nate, can you sign the contract?
I'll try. Can I borrow yours?
The contract.
Borrow
Yeah.
my contract? You're signing
No,
the
no,
contract.
no. Your Hancock.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah,
As
thank
long
you.
as you give it back.
Speaking of contracts,
It's
since we
Tanner,
just oh my bad, sorry.
Thank you. All right, so this is now legally binding. I hope you guys know that this actually, if you didn't read the fine print, but this locks you
I
guys
read
in.
the fine print.
Well, then you know that you are now all signed on to be on my handball team.
Did someone say handball?
Yeah, Jacob did.
More like a hand
I did
job.
just now. Yeah.
Handball
I'm
is
sorry, that was immature.
is an amazing sport. Amazing sport.
I don't know how to play it. I've never seen
What do you
handball.
use?
It's
It's-
like it's essentially like a volleyball except smaller and like more.
Aerodynamic.
It's more dense. So it's almost like a
Like
thicker.
a baseball.
It's like a smaller soccer ball that's thicker. So you like can use obviously use your hands, but you can grip
And
it.
you're not allowed to use your feet, right? At all
No.
during the game.
No,
You have to
no.
like be on your knees at most.
Well, I can't. I mean, if you catch it, then yeah. But like if you
Well, I'm
like,
saying like it's called handball. Like football is called football because you can't use your hands ever. Handball is called handball because you literally can't ever once engage your feet.
right.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a
So
game.
people are like floating on the field.
The better ones are.
Well, I was going to actually explain the rules of handball since I play it, but no. If we're going off your
What kind
your
of balls do you use?
yes,
Hands.
hands.
Hands. Okay, I thought you used
Yeah.
like
Since you say we
testicles.
don't use our feet at all, what that means is that it actually is a game where you actually start off and you stay stationary. Both teams do,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to score a goal
Yeah.
with your hands, but staying still.
Yeah.
So
I
you
know
throw-
that
So
Okay, go ahead.
some of the better players do float. I know that. Some of the more, I'd say, alternative players kind of just, as soon as the game starts, they
they
kind
just
of.
start walking.
Yeah, they really start breaking the rules.
I'll tell you what,
they
they're
just
really-
start walking.
They're really revolutionizing the game though, because
Changing
for,
it around.
I mean, like the game's existed for centuries, and the fact that no one has really started to come up with the idea of walking during a game of handball until God, I don't know when Da Vinci started it like 3 years ago.
I'm scared. To
I
say
remember
it.
that.
I'm scared.
You
to
remember
say
that?
Yeah.
3 years
I
ago.
was there.
Who would have thought?
it. Hey, I'm scared to say it, but
What's up?
last week I saw a player running during a game of handball.
Dude, no
Running?
fucking
Lies.
I'm telling you.
No, I said I'm scared
You
to
know what?
say it.
And that really frustrates me
And-
because those are the kind of players that are ruining the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I hate to say this. I'm terrified to say this right now.
Go ahead, Andrew. Go
I am
ahead,
quivering in my boots right now. I
Spit
really
it out,
don't
man.
want to
Spit
say
it
it.
out. You're
Go.
just scaring me.
I saw somebody running with the handball, and I saw another person running behind him,
please. Yeah.
and he jumped over him and he tackled him. He dragged him to the ground. People are tackling in handball.
That's not
now.
so bad.
We should riot. I'm sick of
I don't
this.
think
You know,
that's
that's
so
kind of
bad.
ridiculous
Look.
because you know what? That just sounds like they're copying like rugby or something.
So here's my thing is that when Da Vinci 3 years ago invented handball, he meant for the sport to be played by one of those for one person floating helicopters that he invented, and so that's why it's called handball, because you're pedaling with your arms while using that little helicopter
While
And
holding the ball.
yeah, while holding the ball, and then you try to throw it and win a point. Well, but people using their legs and just running, that's defeating the whole
I mean,
purpose.
can I like say something about handball? I'm really annoyed with the scoring system. You need some sort of code to crack it and to understand it. Some sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
I feel like Da Vinci's the
cryptologist.
only person who knows this code that you need to.
Yeah.
You know what?
obviously
Really,
understand
you
this
know what?
Da
Really,
Vinci's handball code.
Da Vinci's handball code. And what's really frustrating is the fact that when they televise the games, that they just use Morse code for all communication.
Yeah, you need a cryptologist to
For-
watch the game.
For the freaking commentary, I'm talking for the score, and not to mention the writing or what you see on the screen is in freaking braille.
They televise
Yeah.
it, but it's just a bunch of dots and dashes.
Dots
Yeah.
and dashes, and
On
then
your TV
and then
screen.
the closed captioning at the bottom is literally Da Vinci's code, the
Yeah.
Morse code.
I have a
And-
solution.
Yeah,
For
go ahead,
this.
Nate. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we do instead. Every player has an attack helicopter, all right?
Genius.
And
That-
each missile or quote unquote missile is a ball. And then they just try and shoot it into the goal. And then the people who are speaking, they use signs.
Beautiful.
Big, plastic,
Blastic.
Yellow-
Yeah, blastic.
plastic,
Yeah.
yellow signs.
When they
And if
made-
you don't know what that means, plastic means
Big plastic.
big plastic. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
when
you.
they invented the
Oh, more
sequel
money
to
for
plastic.
And then no one else can show up.
Plastic.
It's
for
just the
big
players.
plastic. Yeah.
And no one can talk. There's no ground. It's
I-
all floating.
Right, but I have a question then.
Go ahead.
Now, I know they aren't underground, so technically, in a sense, they are stationary and they're going by what Da Vinci wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, if they're moving in the air, are they still
Well,
considered
they're
stationary?
sitting. They're sitting, so they're not moving their legs at all. And even then, Da Vinci always meant for you to move your arms. So as long as the attack helicopter is arm powered, as in arm pedal
Yeah,
powered,
exactly. They use
that's totally
Okay,
fine.
muscle strength.
So,
Yeah,
so,
it's all about muscle strength.
so the helicopters
Yeah.
can move. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant like all the
Oh,
helicopters
do you want
sit
the
still.
helicopter stationary and then the guys float through them?
Well, that's what I was envisioning initially.
They have the hand move the each wheel with their
Oh,
arms.
I was
They have
picturing-
to keep like pulling them.
I was
over and
picturing
over.
these helicopters on the ground in a direction. Hopefully they're aimed towards the goal. Hopefully if they're not, they could like sort of hop it around towards
No,
the
they're
goal.
backwards.
But they fire the ball. It's just facing whatever direction.
No,
they
they're
have.
backwards.
Listen.
They have to go upside down and shoot them.
Listen,
I forgot to mention
before we talk about this for too long, because listen, I love handball, and I love the way that we're kind of innovating the game.
I love it.
But
Beautiful.
And it's also bothered me because we're talking about like handball and how that's just turning into rubbish. Another sport that really frustrates me. Do you guys
Yeah.
know what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Rugbish.
No, but that is a good one. Andrew, do you have a guess for what sport's actually crumbling as we speak?
Parcheesi. Just kidding, guys. Soccer, right?
Oh, come on. That one's been... Nobody cares about that deteriorating. He's talking...
How was that?
Well, what
He's
about Nate?
talking about synchronized...
What about Nate? Nate has a guess.
No. Wait. Is that actually your thing?
No, it wasn't soccer. I think Jacob was on the right track with
Yeah.
synchronized what?
Whale dancing?
What was kind of the second word I was going to say? Synchronized
Whale dancing.
water basket folding.
I
Water
love that
basket
sport.
folding.
I
Yeah.
love that sport.
You take
very
water
much.
baskets.
Water
and you
basket
fold
weaving.
See,
Not
water basket
basket.
weaving
Yeah.
is the first one, but the sequel is water basket folding.
And
Okay.
that's probably why it's crumbling right now.
Yeah,
Because
because it's not
Because it's
popular.
underwater and
Like,
it's
yeah,
actually
well,
crumbling.
Underwater,
Yeah,
and you have to breathe
See, it
for
was
10
meant.
hours at
It
a
was
time.
meant to dry, but with water basket folding is that you take the water basket from the weaving, and then you immediately keep it in the water and you fold it. But meanwhile, it is not meant to do that, and that's why it's crumbling. Is that nobody thought for far enough ahead into the future and the elongation of
Why
that.
don't
they just made it for money. They
Okay,
just
but
want to
why-
make
why-
a quick buck.
It answered me this. Why don't we just use it for?
Well, I'm just trying to make a quick basket and fold it and get out of there,
Why don't
man.
they use plastic? Like, why are they using like
Blastic.
plastic? Exactly, big motherfucking plastic.
You're such a
Look at
shill
this.
for big plastic,
Your
Nate.
mom's a shell.
I said
Got
shill with an I.
All right,
Tanner.
Okay, so use big plastic. All right, instead of like the stupid like wood crap. All right.
Yeah, the
And you
wood
don't weave
crap.
it because you're not weaving it. You're folding it. Okay? Plastic is much easier, right? You fold
fold?
like 12 times.
Well, here's the
right,
thing.
before
That
you win.
ruins the integrity of synchronized water basket folding because you want it to be made of wood. That way there's a challenge of it eventually dissolving, and when you finally fold it and it doesn't dissolve, that's the fun. That's how you get a point.
Well, if
Fair
I
point.
if
Fair
I
point.
may
Okay.
add if I
and
may
a
add,
fair point at that. Yeah.
what I may
No
add
plastic.
is I remember the first time I watched synchronized water basket folding. It was the 2008
sport.
Beijing
Olympics.
Olympics. But the thing that I have to disagree with you on this point, Nate, just simply because of the fact that what makes the sport so challenging is the fact that the swimmers, or I should say, professional underwater basket folders
Yeah.
is how long they hold their breath. I mean, it is amazing the fact that some of them don't die, even though most of them do, for upwards of 20 minutes underwater without any
Yeah, they
breathing.
don't die for 20 minutes.
I mean, the problem is they have to be synchronized, so they're always matching to the slowest person. So like some of them can totally do it faster than the others, but that one jerk is always in the corner just letting everybody
always
die.
that slacker who's just like, I'll fold it at
He always
my
has an
own
oxygen
pace.
tank
Hold on,
he's
guys.
using. He just outlasts everybody else.
Hey, legitimately, what are you trying to say? Legitimately.
I think you just said it.
Well, I mean, I said it, but
like-
that's the biggest flaw is the fact that no matter what, every year it's within the sports contracts that they state that they always have to take to any competition a beginner. So
Yeah.
that way they make it
Yeah.
a little more
In the
fair.
Olympics, they had a person who's never folded a basket before.
Oh,
And
See what you did.
underwater.
Pro
Okay,
athletes.
okay, that makes sense.
Also,
Okay.
the thing is that you can't just go dive in and then fold a basket. Is that they have to weave it first, which is horrible because the beginner also has not done that either.
But I mean, honestly, it's like really great that you get like 2 sport events for the price of one.
In addition to that, I think the point of that that part of the sport is the fact that they're trying to make it more balanced and more fair. Because listen, in some
you don't
sports,
want it to be pay to win.
some sports, man, like table tennis, for instance, it is the same individual or the same country that always wins.
Yeah.
With underwater basket folding,
It's a toss-up.
it's a toss-up. You never
They
know.
toss the baskets.
They really toss them
and
up
whichever
in the
one
air.
doesn't dissolve, or whichever one dissolves last, that's who won. And it's literally a toss-up. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's a fun sport to watch. But
Although
yeah.
they do have to have the referees toss them because every competitor, except for the
okay,
beginners, obviously,
most
because
ref-
they hold on.
I'm sorry.
Every competitor,
No.
I'm so sorry.
I'm horrible.
but every competitor except for the beginner, because they have an oxygen tank, obviously, is dead. So they have to have the referees toss up the baskets, which is like a whole bummer. I would love if a player lived. I'm sorry. I just really need to get that point.
yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay,
Nate,
but-
can I bring something
Go
up?
ahead.
Is there a sport that you believe? Is there a sport that really bothers you because of the rules or
Yeah, something
kind of
you want
players?
to change. You
Yeah,
know?
is there? I mean, let's talk to the people here. A sport that you just absolutely
Let's
just.
talk to the people. We've
Yeah.
got them on the line. We've got
Yeah.
the people on the line.
We
right?
got the hotline open right
Yeah.
now, Nate. Just talk to them. Let's go.
Here, yeah. So,
Am I the
so
one-
Come on, Nate.
All right, I'll pick him up. Hello, is this Joe? Yeah, it's Joe.
How did you know it was Joe?
Well, because the person who called me,
Did you
person who
recognize
submitted
the
their
number?
put their name, Joe. I mean, I don't know the last name.
Do you know how many Joes are out there, and you knew
You
exactly
just
which one it was?
Shot in the dark, nailed
I
it.
did. No, I'm not. Okay, but
Alright,
the
you-
person
Joe's-
answering
okay.
is. I'm not. What?
Well, Joe's
Hold
on the
on, we
line.
just-
Hold on.
yeah,
Joe's on the line.
We
Go.
can't.
Ask Joe. What's going on?
Okay. All right, Joe. How's it going today, man? It's going good. How's it going?
Joe,
Oh, good, man. Hey, we have a question for you, and we just really want to know your opinion on it. So, which sports, any sports, up to basketball, even to like
Basket
football,
folding.
basket folding, and then to table tossing and stuff like that. Which one is like? Do you think has the biggest flaw tied to it? That was kind of a hard one. Go ahead, take your time. We have plenty of people online.
yeah, Joe, you really
No,
just
we
take
have-
your time.
No, Nate, we have plenty of people on the line. He can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He
You have to
can't
go.
take
All right,
his time.
5, 4. Okay. I really think that one sport, the Plastic Chair Replacement Act. I think that one's completely out of the league.
I've never heard of this
I think
before. in my
I
life.
think it's just
Wait,
way too much.
What is-
Joe, if you're still on the line, hi,
is
you're
he
on
on
the air
speaker?
right now.
Is he
Joe,
on
are you speaker? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
And that
What's
was
up, man?
that was plastic chair replacement.
Act.
Can you please
Act.
explain what that is? Because I
I've
think
never heard of that.
I've never heard of this.
All right. What are you guys? A bunch of sports hooligans? I thought you guys would know all.
What?
Oh, we're hooligans. Now,
Alright,
Joe.
anyway.
Joe,
So, go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's just that we've never heard of the sport. Is it new?
Came out about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so a little dated.
I'm not.
but,
I'm
you
not
know,
up to date with all the new sports.
a little old. I mean, basket folding is about I'd say like 2 days
Yesterday.
old. Yeah, 2 days to yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So, I mean, that was really hot right now. But
They predicted it way back in the 2008 Olympics.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought I mentioned it 2008 Olympics, and now we're
Oh,
saying
I thought you meant the 2008 Beijing Olympics.
That happened yesterday.
Joe, if you're still on the line, can you please explain to once again what really it is? Because
I feel like you're making it up, sir.
yeah,
but
if you can please explain what it is.
Oh, of course. So, what Plastic Act?
As shortened.
I can't remember.
Plastic
It's
Share
called-
Replacement Act.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's let Joe speak. Joe,
I'm sorry.
Joe, please hurry.
All right. So, for sure, it's called plastic chair. What do you do with a plastic chair? You put about 16 chairs back to back. 2 sets of 8. And there's this game called musical chairs that you play.
wait, Joe, isn't that just called musical chairs?
No, it's called plastic chair. Anyway.
Keep going, Joe.
Go around with the song playing, and when it stops, people have to go in. There's about 17 people, and one person gets kicked out every round. Then you take out a chair every round.
That's just musical chairs,
Yeah,
Joe.
can you explain how
That's
that's
just musical chairs.
Musical chair usually involves longer songs and wooden chairs.
so
It's
Joe,
very different.
So how long are the songs? Are they Vine length? Are they 6 seconds long?
About 1 second.
Oh, so it's just a flash of music.
Some are not even a second.
so you tell me it's a game where there's 17 people.
This sounds like a
It's
free for
musical
all.
chairs, but the songs, you get up and move for a maximum of 1 second. For 1 second.
And, like, I feel like
But-
Yeah, you got it.
but in musical chairs, isn't like part of the game. You don't know when the music is
Hey,
going to
listen,
stop. But in this
listen.
game, it sounds like it's
Hey,
just 1
buddy,
second, and you can just like
listen,
sit down.
All you need
immediately.
all you need to know is that it's very intense. All right, people
Okay.
get killed on this. All right?
What?
Yeah, I said it sounds like a free for all. Are there weapons involved in this?
Some
Okay, so yes.
some people pick up the chair and
But then do they
For a
sit down
second.
in it as quick as possible?
yeah, It's about Contessa's speed.
I'd imagine.
Very impressive.
I'd imagine whoever picks up the chair is going to be out because they won't have enough time to sit back down in that chair.
You know, Joe, this reminds me of the game Table Toss.
Oh, I love that one.
Where in that game, it is your job to sit down on a table after a few seconds of music, and
Yeah.
as soon as this music stops, you start flipping tables trying to hit people with them.
Yeah.
Now, so this just sounds like a ripoff of Table Toss, really.
Yeah, it's basically dead at this point.
Oh,
2 weeks ago, and the whole company was sued.
So that's
for
why.
$250 trillion.
Well, I mean, that's a
That's why
flash
you
in the
don't-
pan for how much that company was making. Really.
That's why you have a problem with it. Your problem with it is that it's not.
My problem with it is that it fucking ended.
Okay, well, Joe, I hate to say it, but due
Yeah,
to the
is it-
lange and the length that you've been on
We
the air,
do
we
have
unfortunately
to-
have to
Is it-
go.
Listen,
Nate,
motherfucker.
Nate,
No,
do
We
your
unfortunately have to
All
go.
right.
Thank you, Joe. Have a great
right,
rest of
come
your
on.
day.
You're about-
Click.
Nate, we had to grab the phone out of Nate's hand and hang it
Yeah,
up.
Nate, I'm sorry that
I
you
did not
just
expect that.
yeah, you just taped up your mouth all throughout that call. So
What were you doing, Nate? You're the
Why
worst
was-
call screener we've
I went
ever
to the
had.
bathroom. Did you not see that?
But why would you let someone like that on the air? You said you knew the guy. You knew who Joe was. You said, "Oh,
Okay,
hey,
when did
Joe,"
I
like,
ever
you know-
say that?
You said
Okay, when he
started
texted
it
me his
out.
number, it said his name. I just said, "Hey Joe."
he texted
That's
you his
all I
number,
did.
and then you told.
That's what you're supposed to do in this game. You're supposed to text your number and your name. So, man, hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, but he texted your actual phone, not just the number we have set up. He texted
Yeah.
your
You know,
phone.
honestly,
yeah, because it's on the.
Can we
thing.
move
Like,
on?
That's what people.
Yeah, let's
Can
just
we
move
move on?
Yeah.
God, I hope Joe never comes back
Joe,
into this podcast
Hey, he's
because
my friend.
what are you doing? You admit it.
Come on,
So
guys.
you admit it.
you admit
No,
it.
I
Yeah.
didn't expect him to get on, but he is my friend. Okay.
Yeah. So
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. Anyways, so God, I'm sorry. That whole Joe thing, like,
it really just.
that
I
threw
mean,
me off. Okay, plastic chair. Come on, that's literally just
plastic chair
musical chairs.
replacement act. That sounds
Yeah.
like a law.
Yeah, he's into drugs.
Was that a prank call?
Yeah, was that
Yeah,
real?
that had to be.
Was he
No, that
pranking
was
us?
Wait,
real.
hold
He's
on.
just-
I'm gonna look up plastic
He's
chair
just really
replacement
into
act.
hallucinogens.
Hold on. Yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm
typing
gonna,
that up real quick.
I'm gonna type it in real quick.
I think it started in Austria.
Yeah. Hold on. And
He's typing in plastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chair replacements.
oh no, it's act, not with a C, not a K, not a K. Hold on.
Oh. Sorry.
That's right. ACT. No, you put in SAT. It's ACT.
It's on
ACT.
the
Hold on.
So what I found? Oh, that's
No,
wow.
you said you typed in plastic chair replacement SAT. So you're trying. It's showing you results for just chairs to buy from.
that you can sat in.
Yeah. So can you type in ACT, not SAT? Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's coming up with a.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, I know
can't.
the viewers
Jacob can.
but
Yeah.
Jacob can, and
Yeah. It is. I think is that Brad Pitt in the center of this game of
Wow.
plastic chair replacement act?
Man, I had no idea.
wait, if I'm reading this correctly, it
I've been
it
friends
says
with him
here.
for 20 years.
It says here.
What was that?
Wait, what?
You're impressed with you're
impressed.
impressed with him for 20 years.
Wait, what? Wait, okay, so.
No, here's what it
Brad
says though.
Pitt,
It's an uprising sport that once again came from the country of
Austria.
Austria. Yeah, that's where it says here.
But it's 2
And,
weeks old.
It's 2 weeks. But it's amazing. Pretty much all of Hollywood is actually trying to take ownership of all these clubs.
Yeah.
We have the Los Angeles chair takers here.
Yeah. And then is that the Los Angeles chair takers?
Look at my buddies. His name is the Joe Swanson Swan Club. That's his.
Joe Sonson.
Wait, he has a team?
Yeah.
He has a team. Oh my god! And then here we have
That's why
the
he's pissed off.
Is that the Chicago chairs?
Chicago chairs. We also have the Philadelphia plastered plastics. That's what they call themselves. Philadelphia plastered plastics here. The
Yeah.
PPP. But my god, interesting stuff.
The New England, is that Satriots? Instead of Patriots, that's Satriots? I don't know. This just seems like a. I don't know. You
I don't
know
know.
what's
This
weird is
just-
that none of these celebrities. Look, if you see, none of them have butts. None of them have butts.
Wait, what's that?
There's no reason for that.
Hang on, what is that right there? Is that just a butt sitting down
Wait a
without
minute.
anybody?
Wait.
Is that a penis to
Jerry?
get out of the butt?
That's a butt.
Oh my god, I have to go right now.
That's Nate's butt in this photo.
Nate just sprinted out of the room.
Nate
Wait,
has
look at
actually
the
left
photo.
the room.
Is
Yeah, look at the photo. Look at the photo.
Oh my god.
My God.
Nate is running on the into the
Nate
photo.
is into the photo. He is now scolding his butt as it is being pounded.
He's pounding his butt right
He
now.
is pounding his butt right now.
Meanwhile, I can't even describe what's happening on the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this podcast for now. Tune
Goodbye.
in next time. And man,
This-
holy shit.
Wait,
That
are we,
was
have we stopped
awful.
recording?
Yeah,
We stopped-
that
Yeah,
was,
we stopped
yeah,
recording.
that was.
That was the worst
I hated every
episode
moment of that.
I have.
Why did I speak?
I'm never fucking publishing
Ever
that
been
on
a part
YouTube.
of.
Oh my god. The fact that we even wasted 35 minutes almost of my life.
That,
Of our lives.
That part at the end where we just started making puns of terrible puns of sports teams.
Like the
Oh, and I was-
plastered plastics. I'm
was-
such an idiot.
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to think of one that whole time, but I couldn't think of any because it was so stupid.
Atlanta Falcons.
Such a dumb.
Hey Peter, I'm Joe Swanson. What was that? What was that? Come on, guys.
All right, whatever. Well,
Christ.
maybe should we give it another go?
Nah, I'm going on.
No, I'm gonna go kill myself.
Fine.
All right.
Thank you, Toronto.